Hello, hello. I am coming to you guys a whole hour early simply because I have a little date situation going on tonight. So that's awesome. Praise and blessings to you all. So I would like to play something for you guys. I have been researching who we really are, and I have decided to come on here. Hi, hello, Miss Sharon and Miss Shaquita. I decided to come on here an hour early today, and given the fact of what the day's supposed to represent, I know everybody was expecting me to do whatever, whatever, but I just wanted to, since I want to take this moment to let you all know who you really are. I have people. Hi, Miss Hawkins. I have been studying and reading the Bible, and there's so much truth in it. Hi, how's everybody doing? But this is my journey. This is the path that I decided to take because thank you so much. Because of what has been transitioning in my life. And you all know, amen. I have an awake brother. Yes. Yes. Yahweh is awesome. And I was having a discussion with somebody, and we was talking about being a true Hebrew Israelite. Hi, Adrian. Hi, baby. Hi, I love you guys. And it's like I'm just really having an interesting conversation with so many people. They're like, they believe everything in the Bible, but the truth is right there in the Bible. And it's just before I get started, before I get on that, I would like to say I am Lady Lasay, the outspoken queen. Can you all please do me a favor? Go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. That's Lady Lasay, Lisay. It's free. Click the little bell, and that will let you know when I am going on. I had this conversation. I have been studying this probably like past year or so, been touching and going. And I realized some things about myself that I needed to change. But the minute I asked for God to give me a humble spirit, you would be amazed as to all the people that has been coming against me. And it's okay because if I didn't know the word and I had not been studying the Bible, when you start doing something positive in the light of Yah, and I would like to say Yahshua, because that is the correct name of who you all refer to as Jesus. I'm just telling you all that's the correct name. We will get on that before. But before I get started in that, when I first started this journey coming on live, I said for you guys to get out there and read the curse that were brought upon us by our ancestors. I mean, we believe everything. Why is it so hard for us to believe who we really are? So this is my journey, and if you all don't get it, that's on you. But this is what I decided to do. This is the path that I decided to take. But I just wanted to play it because I had to download me a biblical audio so I can make sure I can read along here. And I'm gonna let you all listen to the curse of our ancestors. Maybe you'll hear something, and these are the chosen people by Yahweh, Yahushua. These are the people that were chosen because their ancestors did not believe in Yah, did not believe in Yahweh, didn't believe, and did not keep the commandment. So I want you to listen to these curses and see if there's something familiar to you guys. Heaven to give the rain unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thy hand. Let me make sure I turn it up so you guys can hear. Thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail. Well, the curse haven't came in yet. But while we're on here, hi Adrian. How you all doing? We really need to start living in our truth, people, because it is what it is. You believe everything else. Why not believe in this? It's there. Research it. Go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day. Research it for yourselves. To go after other gods to serve them. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, pay attention, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kine, and the flocks of thy sheep. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, in all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me. The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee.
I just want to play that a little bit of all the curse that was going to come upon. You know what? It is so amazing. If I was on here with my crown on or talking about the petty queen or something of that nature, being negative, it'll be lit up. People love it when I come on here being negative. It was like, when you going to bring the petty queen back? When are you going to do that? You know why? Because so often people like to see you make an ass of yourself, and that's as nice as I can put it. But sometimes you have to pause and take a moment and share what people need to hear. And I don't understand why it's talking about in the Bible, it's talking about our ancestors was cursed because they did not believe in Yahweh like they should have. And we got all these curses. We got cursed of slavery. So I just would love for you all to just realize who you are and take this opportunity in this moment and to embrace this person. But however, there are some people out there that's representing the Hebrew Israelite. They so rude and disrespectful. And I would like to just give a shout out to those people and say, you don't have to do that. You don't have to come at people all harsh, calling them out their names, being rude. And I've been watching videos all on YouTube. And my thing is, I just would like to just extend a heartfelt hello or hi to those gentlemen and say, stop being so harsh and stop being so disrespectful and rude to these people. Just share with them who they truly are. And if they don't get it, that falls on them. But you're not going to get nobody to listen to you talking about them, cursing at them, or talking bad about them. Oh, it just breaks my heart because this is something that we as a people need to get. We really need to understand. And some of the videos, I'm not going to sit up here and call them out. You all Google Hebrew Israelite, see some of those videos. And me studying the Bible for myself, it clearly says, love and kindness have I drawn all men unto me. So you don't want nobody to come at you harshly. You don't want nobody to come at you wrong. So I really wish they would just stop doing it. Y'all do know I like my pineapple juice. This is my choice of drink today, my pineapple juice. I really would like to take a moment and just reach out to those brothers. And there's nothing that we can say or nothing we can do about our true self. But I really would like to give a shout out to my brother Calvin, because that was like the first one of my family members that actually talked to me about something that I was already studying. So cheers to you. And I just wanted to be positive and to let everybody know that it is really time for you all to embrace who you are. And my kings that are out there, it's time for you all to be kings. It's time for you all to step up and be in your children's life, because your little girl is watching you, your little boy is watching you. So it's really time for us to step up and be our true selves. I'm still learning and I'm still growing. And I'm still praying for a humble spirit. But some of the most heartening things for me, like the past couple of days, I had to sit down there, and I want to thank Sister Yvette, wherever you are. Thank you for coming by my house, and thank you so much. Hi, my sweet niece, coming in for praying with me. Because since I have decided to take this walk, oh my God, you all will be amazed as to how many things I absolutely don't be doing nothing to nobody. And it's just amazing how people feel as though I'm doing something to them. And I just be quiet and I be like, ooh, if you truly know me, you know I was something else. And if somebody said something wrong to me, they was getting up off the floor. That's how I was, because I did not do disrespect. Disrespect me, I wouldn't care if you was a male or female, I gave birth to you or not. That's the type of person I was. But now that I have asked y'all to give me a humble spirit to calm me down so I can walk in my real truth, man, my kids been coming at me crazy, but not like too bad. It's like a misunderstanding, because they so used to me being a certain way, and it's kind of difficult for them to say, mom has really calmed down, because when I didn't knock him out that first time, it should have been like, oh, okay. And even my youngest child, he's been testing me. But I just like to give praise and blessings to them all. But the most things, I would like to give a shout out to these young ladies. I had a lady to walk out her house this past Monday. I was trying to sell my truck because I was getting ready to make some moves. And I was on Chin Street and I was just trying to sell my truck. This woman walked out of her house and I was there with the gentleman trying to sell my truck. She saw me, lost her mind. And it's like, and you know, I record a lot of things and I instantly start to record. And the gentleman that I was with, I was like, did you hear her? And he was like, don't say nothing to her. I said, what is wrong in her heart, in her spirit, that she can see me? She has so much hatred for me, so she can see me with another man that I wasn't paying her no attention. But it's just the fact that she saw me and the hate just spilled out in her. And I was like right there in Mobile Chin Street, my kids' granddad house. They've been living there for over 40, 50 years. But it just surprised me and it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit because the person that she was affiliated with knows how I am and should have known that I didn't spark that fire. I didn't spark that flame. So I would like to say to that young man, and I said, young man, I want you to think. When I came into your house when we was in that situation, and I saw you laying there in the bed with a woman, and I did not react. What makes you think I am going to react negatively to a woman that's coming out her house on her way to work? But it's just so amazing because I was just like sitting there, just like, God have mercy. People start thinking that I'm this evil, crazy, messy, vindictive person. But studying with my cousin and hearing her bless, say, you know, everybody's telling me, if you're walking in Yah's way, God, I'm not gonna say that other word because we got to stop. Y'all got to stop believing that white Jesus. I'm just saying, cut it out. Anyway, when I started walking and I was sincere, God knows when you're sincere about something. And I was sincere about that humble spirit. And I wanted that humble spirit. And God has given me that humble spirit. So praise Yah all day, every day. But it was just so amazing. And I'm still astonished by it. 6 days later, that a person could have so much hatred for somebody that they don't know. And just by seeing me, it was like, like a venom. And I would just like to say praise and blessing to you. And I have no disrespect for you. I just hate you caught up in that world, not knowing your true self. So we really need to start embracing our true selves. And it's just been so crazy because the guy that was helping me move the truck to sell the truck, he said, I'm so proud of you. I'm like, why are you proud of me? What's your problem? He said, I remember back in the day where you would have ran across that street and both of y'all would have been in Metro. But I praise to the Most High, Yah, that I'm not that person no more. I still do what I want to do because at the end of the day, my journey is not meant for somebody else's journey. And I decided to take my Speak Out Sunday. Like I said, hi, my sweet niece. I'm getting ready to go somewhere in a few moments here. So just had to let my babies know that I love you guys. And I want you all to think about it. And I asked somebody, did they say Christian in the Bible? I'm still trying to find it. And I put a post on Facebook. People don't like to touch. Hey, Lexi. People don't like to touch when you're talking about something biblical. People run away from it. But we got to stop running away from it. And we got to stop hollering we a Christian. If you that person want to holler you a Christian, that's you. I'm just telling you my journey. I'm giving you my opinion on the thing. I am not a Christian woman. I am a biblical woman. I decided to wrap my head because biblically it said a woman's supposed to cover her head when she pray to God. So I just decided to cover my head because some of these situations in this world today, I want to be prepared to pray always because this world is off the chain. So I just keep myself like I keep myself. And then I decided to cover myself because my negative was, I'm being honest, my negativeness was attracting jackasses. And I got tired of attracting jackasses. So I said, let me cover myself. That's true. We are believers, not Christians. Thank you, my niece. I love you. Got it. How you doing, guys? So this is the road that I decided to take. And it is so amazing how the conversation I'm having with certain people. I know probably about, I want to say a year ago, I told God, I said, God, I'm tired. Put me in a position put me in a place where you want me to be. Like y'all know, I buck the system. I buck the system left and right. I love you so much. I buck the system left and right, but still at the end of the day, like I said, I'm still learning and I'm still growing. But since I decided to take this journey on Facebook and YouTube, my YouTube channel is Lady Lasay, Lisay. Subscribe, hit the bell. It's free of charge. And if you all have a subject you all want me to talk about, I feel free to talk about. However, some people are still wanting me to talk about negative things. I can't talk about negative things. I don't never talk about negative things. I talk about my life as it happens. So I don't be looking at it as being negative. These are just things that come across me. This is my journey. This is my path. And if somebody can learn from it, grow from it, and build from it, I say kudos. How you doing? Big D in the house. So this is what I decided to do. So you're coming in a little late. I played some of the curse that was on Deuteronomy 28. It's talking about the curse of the ancestors because our ancestors, how you doing, Mr. Reed? Our ancestors would not hearken Yahweh's word. Our ancestors would not take heed to the warning, and we got cursed into slavery. So slavery was a curse put on to us by our ancestors. So if you read that Bible, you learn that Bible is indeed your black history. And I had someone to tell me today, I don't believe that. Well, you believe everything else in the Bible. Look how many years they had you believing that Jesus was white, blonde hair, blue eyes. So you mean to tell me you cannot take the Bible and read it for yourself and articulate what it's saying for yourself to realize who you really are? Realize there are 12 tribes, and there are going to be 12 gates into the new heaven, which is going to be earth. Read the Bible, people. Learn. Grow from it. It's right there. It's telling you that you are indeed a Hebrew Israelite. And when they say, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son, that who shall believe in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. You know he's talking about one particular world. He's talking about his Hebrew Israelite world. He's talking about his people. And somebody was like, well, God, it's only one world according to the Bible. Well, honey, let me give you all another scripture. There's another scripture that tells you there's more than one world in the Bible. So it's just so much stuff that you can learn, build, and grow from. Hi, Mr. Randolph. How you doing? I was just on here talking about the hate that people have for me and how you can listen back at it later on, maybe sort of how I can be absolutely doing nothing to nobody, and it's females. It's the hate that they have for me, and it's spiraling off to long-term friendships. It's spiraling, and I don't absolutely be doing nothing, and it got so bad and so aggravating. So I said, I give up. I'm leaving. I just can't be here no more because it breaks my heart to see how ignorant some people can be. And if somebody sat down and held a conversation with me, they would see I'm not that person. So ladies, sometimes you got to realize sometimes that lady is hating you because of what that man is feeding him. And whatever that man is feeding that lady, Miss Boo Boo, that is not me, baby. Learn from it. I mean, if I saw somebody dressed the way I be dressed now, I wouldn't think they're trying to fight me. Do you know how old I am? I don't have time to be trying to fight. I did that back when I was in my 20s. I'm too old for that. I've been trying to get my kids not to do that. What I'm trying to do nowadays is trying to get you all to wake up, get you all to understand who you really are, get you all to study and believe in that Bible and know that you all have been taught wrong. And like I say all the time, if I'm going to be by myself for the rest of my days, that's where I'm supposed to be. But I know that's not what y'all has for me. So I'm going to give a shout out to those guys again. I want you all, stop yelling at these people. Stop being disrespectful. You all go on YouTube and you all Google Hebrew Israelite. Now, some of those people that be yelling and hollering and being rude and disrespectful, it's not good. But if you just get beyond that and study this thing for yourself and just know who you really are, because I would hate for my people to be lost. And understand. And I was going to get on that cross. Because you all do know that y'all, who y'all referred to as Jesus, Yahshua, he was actually hung from a tree. So you all understand why they was hanging all these slaves from the tree? That's because in the beginning, Yahshua was hung from a tree, not a cross. So that's wrong. Okay, so you all learn from that. And stop calling yourself African American. Africans don't even like you. Africans do not like you. You are from the tribe of Judah. Know who you are. Contact me. Let's talk. Wake up. It's time. It's time to wake up. Know who you are. I mean, really think about it. All this stuff that you all are learning. How many of you believed all these years that the person that they call Jesus, which his name is really Caesar Bouvier, because that's just a made up character to pull you away. How you doing, D-Rock? To pull you away from your true identity, to pull you away from who you really are. And like I tell people all the time, go on my Facebook, go on my YouTube, look at all my videos, and see how I too used to dress like a horror woman. Harlot. Yes, I did, but I had to get it for myself. My mom told me, she said, you're finally getting it. I said, yeah, but the way you was raising me up, you all was kind of crazy. Y'all was just trying to force feed me. Sometimes you can't force feed nobody. They have to get it for themselves. Love calling me when I'm live, and I love it. That was, I was supposed to be going somewhere, yeah, but I am going. But I just wanted to get on here and just share with you all about the foolishness. So if anybody know anybody on Chin Street that got a problem with me, let that person know. Please leave me alone. Because that was crazy. It's just so much hate. And it makes me nervous that somebody has that kind of hatred for me. Because that makes me feel like if you going to come at me like that when I'm with a male, that makes me nervous. So I hate that you got that kind of hate for me when I don't even think about you like that. So I'm just going to pray that Yahshua heals you and you realize you are indeed one of the chosen people, and just please start living in your way. And ladies, can you all do me one favor? If you all can just do it once a day, cover your head and pray. Just do it. It's in the Bible. You're supposed to cover your head when you pray. I will be training my 6 and 4-year-old granddaughters. I won't have them tying their head up all the time, but I will try to get them at least once a day to cover their head before they pray, because we got to train up these girls and these young men like they're supposed to. And these young men, you all really got to pull up your pants. And it's so crazy because it started out with the young folks with their pants being all down their butt. But now you see, sometimes I see somebody 50 or over with their pants sagging, hanging off their butt. It's a ripple effect, and it's just ridiculous. And yes, from time to time, I said I was gonna still go out and swing out. It is what it is. That's what I want to do. And if I'm condemned about somebody from the Christian church that feel like I shouldn't do what I'm doing, that's between them and they white Jesus. But me and Yah, we got this over here on lock. And I'm going to be the person I am. And I'm going to carry myself in a manner no matter where I go. And like I always say, when I do take that, or should I say when that husband take me, I will be submissive and obedient. And ladies, again, I'm always going to say, stop running your mouth so much. Be quiet. And I want to say to that person that when that lady came out that house and she instantly started cursing and acting crazy with me, and that person told me to be quiet and don't say nothing to that lady, thank you, because she was trying to wake up in me. And I had to snatch myself and realize that's just the enemy trying to get a reaction out of me. Because, baby, let me tell you, I was no joke. How you doing, Miss Lady Red? Praise and blessings to you. So, and I just had to just chill and just allow Yahshua to take on what I'm doing. But I just want to say to you ladies, love on yourselves. And to that other young lady that's out there that calls me from time to time and tells me she's not being treated right, she's hurting, leave. Because let me tell you, it's one of the hardest things to do when you know you love somebody, but that inner peace is one of the most remarkable things, one of the most remarkable gifts that you can give yourself. And you're worried about raising 3 kids by yourself. I raised primarily 7 by myself, and it was hard. It was a hard thing to do. But if you're being mistreated and you're not being treated properly and you're hurting, Get out of that situation. Realize who you truly are. Live yourself as the queen you are destined to be. And I had somebody to tell me, they was like, oh, so are you covering up? This was somebody that trying to pretend they was interested in me. And when they found out that I was really studying my truth, hi, my sweet nephew Kenneth, when they discovered that I was actually embracing my truth, my real person that I am, a Hebrew Israelite, which you all are from the tribe of Judah, learn the Bible and know that's your black history. But they tried to play me with that. So you be amazed as to how people try to play you. They was like, so are you dressing for fashion or are you dressing for y'all? I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Baby, I'm always gonna have some diva in me. I said, now if I live myself as a queen and I know I'm as a queen, I'm gonna put some style with it. You ain't gonna have I'm not gonna be sitting around here looking like a bad lady. I know I'm cute and stuff. Don't make me put my crown on. Y'all see my crown right there. I know I'm all cute and stuff. So I'm not gonna be looking like a sack of potatoes. I'm gonna put my best foot forward. And now that I'm learning more so, I used to sew back in the day, but you all better get ready for me. Get ready, get ready. I am going to be making my own clothes, so you all just imagine what I'm going to be doing. I've been making my own head wraps, and I've been killing the game. I think I have anyway. So I just got to get me another sewing machine. So you anybody got know where I can get a sewing machine that cheap? Holler at me because I am in the process of making my clothes. And when I make my clothes, I'm not making my clothes to impress nobody. I'm not making my clothes to make nobody feel good. Because in the past, I've had guys to try to tell me how to dress, how to put on some clothes. But you know what? They weren't trying to make me cover up. They wanted me to have my ass out, my breasts out, everything out. I had somebody tell me one day that he looks like your pimp and you look like his prostitute. You know what you are. That's why are you letting yourself be like that? When I was out, this young lady, she came into the spot where I was at. She was half naked, but her face was so uncomfortable. She was with her husband. Her face was so uncomfortable. It was as if she didn't want to dress like that. But guess what? I have lived so much of my life trying to do what a man wanted me to do, trying to please an undeserving man who didn't have a position for me, trying to please him because he was not my husband, to now I'm pleasing myself. And if can't nobody accept the person that I am, deuces. I don't care no more. You can do something so little, so minute, and ladies, you got to start focusing. If a man is calling you at a certain time, if he's always calling you when he's on his way to work or when he's on his way home, he'll never call you when he's at home because he don't live with his mama, honey. Hi, my sweet nieces. So, ladies, just pay attention to the signs and stop accepting stuff. I love you guys. Know your true self, your true worth. And it's so amazing. I be wanting people to interact with me, but people just love to just listen to my mouth. Y'all like to listen to my mouth. But I really want to just say to Sister Yvette who came by here and prayed with me, thank you so much, cause I really was in a little funk for the past couple of days because they made me feel like after that little 10th Street situation, that made me not want to go out my house. I'm like, well, damn. Yes, damn. All these females hating on me for no reason. Let me just stay in the house. And maybe this way won't nobody be accusing me of doing stuff I'm not doing. But thank you, Sister Yvette. It's it's the enemy. So I'm gonna go wherever I wanna go. I'm gonna do whatever it is I wanna do. As long as I'm carrying myself as the queen that I am, from the tribe of Judah, Black Pole. And you all stop. And I'm gonna tell you all again, Africans don't like y'all. Africans are actually the one that sold y'all to. You all do know. They say your own people sold you to slavery. Help them trap you to slavery. Yeah, those were them Africans that helped put you in slavery. So learn that you are from the tribe of Judah. And also know that wasn't Yahshua or the person that y'all call Jesus. Y'all stop saying that his name is Yahshua. Learn. But I'm not trying to tell y'all to do what I'm doing. I'm just giving you some advice. Learn for yourself. Start carrying yourself in a manner. Hi, Mookie, Mookie, Mookie. I'm asking everybody to once a day, when you pray, just get something to cover your head. I don't care what it is, because you're supposed to cover your head when you pray. So I want to say to you all, here it is right here. Cover your head. Here are my notes. Let me tell you where to go. 1 Corinthians 11, 4 through 7. There you go. Here it is. You're supposed to cover your head as you are praying, ladies. And you can go to Proverbs 16:31. And you can go to 1 Corinthians 11. Just do it once a day. I'm not telling you all to cover your head all. But you know what's so funny? My mom tried to get me to do this when I was coming up. But even in Church of God Pentecostal, they left out certain things. But now that I have asked God to give me the understanding for the Bible for myself, and asked God to give it to me for me, I am amazed of what I'm learning. So I'm going to say to those people out there that wants to pick on me, go ahead, pick on me because I know that's what you're going to do because I prayed to the Most High Yahweh that I wanted to be humble. And you are just a test. So if you are going to be a part of me being successful in my walk with Yah, go ahead. If you're going to allow the devil to continue to use you, what the lady told me, I had her effed up and I hadn't even said anything to her. So I just want you all to just continue to do what you're doing. I'm still going to love you no matter what, but there's nothing I can do. Because one thing we cannot do, you cannot control the actions of other people, but you can control your action into how you respond to ignorance. So you let ignorance be ignorance. And when I say everybody's been coming at me kind of chaotic, it's been everybody from everywhere, people that I never thought. So I was like, I just have to say, when you pray, you know the devil hear your prayer too. So when you pray, you all just know that. Just pray and learn how to give it to God and just don't give up on. Don't give up. So I want you all to just love each other. And if for some reason somebody's doing something negative you don't like, remove yourself from them. If they're family or friends, I don't care, remove yourself from them. Life is too short to live in stress, and nobody should have time for mess. I want you all to look in the mirror and embrace that person that you are in that mirror. And if don't nobody else but that person in the mirror love what you're doing, I'm going to say it like this: to hell with everybody else. As long as you